If you get a Tesla, you're gonna get more attention, plain and simple. People stare at you more, they smile at you more, that's actually nice. And well, you get attention from cops more apparently, because I got pulled over on my second day of owning my Tesla for a measly 10 over. Measly, am I saying that right? Anyways, I've been doing 10 over everywhere I go for the last 20 years and have never gotten stopped for that. Passed a ton of cops, no issues. Not this time. I think I just wanted to get a closer look. What do you think? I also didn't get a ticket, so I'm not complaining. A few minutes in park here while I'm waiting for my daughter to be released from school. So I'm going to show you a few accessories that I've gotten for the car and tell you what I think about them. And I'll drop links below if I like them and recommend them. Here is a cup extender. It's supposed to go right here, and then the top's supposed to be wider to hold bigger water bottles like these. I carry this around all the time. It's like 50 ounces. I don't think it's going to hold this, but I have one that's like 32 ounces, and it will not fit in these tiny little holes. Took it out of the package, and it was all put together except for this little insert that I opened and put in there. Just put it right on. Super simple. It's quite secure. It actually looks like it might hold this big one. Let's see here. Oh, it's close, but not quite. So it will be handy though for bigger cups. And it's got the part here for the mug opening, right? I like it. Yep, that's probably gonna work for me. This might be kind of silly, but if I don't use it up here, it's a little car trash can that you can put in the cup holder. I'm gonna put it in the back for my son because he is 9 and kind of a pig. This is what it looks like. Fits perfectly. Ta-da! And it comes with these little baggies. How cute is that? Have you got a little baby wipe? Get yourself some of these. I got them just with water, made with water and no other additives to kind of wipe down and keep things clean. Love it. The perfect spot for it. Look how secure it is. Because it's got this little lip. It fits in there perfectly. I actually really like this. All right, so I am in Hudson, Mass right now. This is my doggy, Scouty. And I have to charge before I head home, and that is what I am doing. There's Panera Bread right here, and all kinds of stores, players like Walmart, Target, Market Basket, food, all kinds of stuff over there to occupy your time while you're here. So it's a nice little spot. Anyways, it says I only have to be here for 10 minutes to get home at like 3% charge, but I'm actually going to stay here a little bit longer because I have some errands to run this afternoon and I need the juice once I get home. So anyways, let me talk at you for a minute and let you know how things are going. All right, so I've had this car now 5 days and I've put 700 miles on it. Now, I know that's a lot, but I did have to drive all the way to New Jersey from Maine and home, and now today for a little day trip, if you want to call it, for work. I had to go 2.5 hours south and then drive back home. So I'm half into that at this point. But anyways, just wanted to talk about the self-driving just a little bit. So autopilot is great. It works just like any other car or the newer cars that you can put in cruise control and it'll stay a certain distance behind the car in front of you. Awesome, okay? But it brings it to the next level, and you can put it on self-driving mode with the autopilot where it will maintain in your lane and kind of curve and stuff like that with you. So you do have to keep your hands on the wheel, or you have to like shake the wheel to let you know it's there. And I'll show you now what that looks like. See right down here, it will give you an indication that you need to let the car know that you're there. And if it doesn't, as you can see right here, it will start blinking at you
and then it will start beeping. And if you do not, touch the wheel, whatever, not paying attention, it will not allow you to be in that driving mode for the rest of your trip. And I know that because I experienced it, and it wouldn't allow me to engage with that option on a recent 30-minute trip to the store and back. But anyways, it's annoying in my opinion. So I have just found a different way to touch the wheel or hold onto the wheel where it knows that I'm there and I don't have to constantly be looking over. So let me show you what I mean, okay, and what works and what doesn't work for me. All right, so this is what I'm talking about, okay? So when you see people drive Teslas, they're just hanging out down here. And this is what a lot of people do when they drive their car. And then that indication will come up here, right? And then people just say, you just got to kind of wiggle it to let you know. That's annoying. And you literally have to do it every 30 seconds. Or you can also flick this button or whatever, touch this button. Now it's listening to me. And that will also indicate that you're awake and paying attention. But I have found that, like I said, I'm going to get in an accident or whatever. I'm really not paying attention to the road if I'm paying more attention to the indications that come up here. It's just not working for me. So I found that if I grip here, and just let my arm relax, this is enough tension to where that indication doesn't go off. And when this arm gets tired, I move to this arm, grip, and then just relax. And that works for me because it really has great control in staying in the lane. And if you were to just grip and relax like this in any other car, you would start turning the wheel, right? And it doesn't work like that with a Tesla. And once you get used to that, you'll feel more comfortable with that kind of force, right? And pulling what feels like you would be pulling the wheel, but you're not. So just a little tip on that. All right, so that's all I have to say about that. Just a couple other things that are on my mind about the car is I'm not complaining by any means. It's just a learning curve. And, just the style of driving this car is different than your typical car. All right, so real quick, just about my drive down here, 2.5 hours south. I got to go 2.5 hours north. I really only needed to stop for about 5-10 minutes charge to get me home, at 18%. But I've got errands I need to run this afternoon, and I need the juice for then. I can't just be hanging around at home waiting to get the charge. So that's why I'm charging up to 75% right now. It's going to be done in a couple minutes. Anyways, what I want to talk about is what I did as far as saving energy goes on the way down here. So I've watched other videos and people have suggested these few things. Stay behind an 18-wheeler if you can. Reduce your speed. So I stayed at the speed limit or 5 over. And also don't use your climate control. So I didn't put on the AC or heat. I only did it once to cool down my dog because she was panting and hot. It really wasn't for me. It was a comfortable 70 degrees out, so the interior climate was just fine. But anyways, originally it said I was going to get my destination at 45%, and I actually got there at 50%. So did those things help? I would think so, hopefully. But about those things, the 18-wheelers, it's funny because I think other people do that. Obviously, I would just find one, coast behind it, it would take off, whatever, and then I'd find another, and I just kept doing that over and over until I saw this one car was following one, and then it got over to the right, followed it, and then I was about to sneak in front of them, and I noticed it was a little Chevy Bolt. So pay attention to which cars are doing that, because I felt that would be rude if I got in front of the little Chevy Bolt that doesn't quite have as much range as I do, and they maybe needed it more. So it's interesting. You'll start seeing more EVs out there too. And speaking of that, I saw this really sweet looking Kia EV. Like, that thing was nice and slick. Almost more beautiful than the Tesla, if you ask me. So I want to go home and look into the specs as far as that goes, because that's really intriguing and nice looking. So anyways, there's that information. And yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. I just wanted to give you a little idea of where I'm at with the car, and I'm still enjoying it. And I'm 700 miles in just 5 days, and I love it. All right, quick update on that little cup holder that I got, and also another accessory. I look like crap because it's morning and I just dropped my kids off at school, and well, most moms look like this in the morning. So anyway, just trying to keep it real. So check this out. So I put it to test this morning with my coffee, and I don't necessarily need it because it's bigger, but the level it puts it at, see how I rest my arm here and then I pick it up and drink it, is so much more convenient, believe it or not. I know this is so silly, right? But if you put it here, you're gonna have to take it from top, right? And if you've got kind of not so secure top, it could fall off, and I don't know, you gotta like go like this and then kind of, well, actually it was convenient for that too. So anyways, I'm going to be using this cup holder. I like it. I recommend it. One more thing, I got the little insert too of this on Amazon as well. This insert here that goes back and forth. And that's pretty handy. I do like that. All right, as always, thanks so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, as I do plan to keep putting out videos about my Tesla experience. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care.